Hello everyone，大家好。今日呢、個等陣我冇刪咗字落去咧，你要用邊個？今日呢個直播咧，我哋會用中文同埋英文嘅，咁就大家睇下啦。咁我個字幕嗰度睇下有冇事先。OK，都未認識到，好似有啲得嘅。OK，so I believe it's okay to for the sections, as well as we are going to using English as well as Cantonese somehow to introduce our seminars as well as our own band of the music is this. Okay, there's a song on the background. Okay, hello, my name is Bruno, and then I'm going to start a seminar in English first, and then I will use it in Cantonese afterwards, after I have mentioned all the English items. And then, first of all, welcome everyone, and then we are going to 1 hour of like a 1 hour for the sections, and then it's about DreaMot, it's about dream chasers, and then I will also consider that this month, after this month, we will have a big differences for entrepreneur as well as the DreaMot, because I would like to make DreaMot to be an AI communities as well as a tech talents or a tech companies in the coming future. So that's the reason why today will be the last sessions or last webinar, and after that I will consider it again to see if they are interested or in a different topic rather than using our normal or regular mode to learn. And then I believe that we will also change it into like a seminar, which changes like e-learning as well. So this is what I want to say. 係啦，咁由今日開始啦，咁啊2月8號，咁我哋就會轉變咯。我哋個專模嘅活動。咁專模嘅 webinar 咧，我會暫時會 hold 住先嘅。點解咧？因為我想將專模變成一個真真正正意義上嘅科技公司啦，同埋一個 AI 公司。同時間我亦都會開始一個叫 AI 夢想社群嘅，或者 AI 追夢者咁樣樣嘅。咁因此，我哋會係喺呢一個 session 有少少變動。咁可能會係喺3月份嘅時候會有少少變動。咁3月份咧，我哋就會暫時停一停呢一個嘅 webinar。當我哋真正整個 offline 真正整個社群之後咧，我哋先至再慢慢先出翻呢一個嘅 webinar。咁 item 上我都研究緊用 e-learning 啦，定係用 online 嘅，因為呢個視乎翻我哋最後AI Dream Chaser 嗰個嘅模式。咁我覺得呢個暫時我鋪先咯，呢個絕對冇問題嘅。咁喺之前咧，我就開一開個 video 俾大家睇睇。share screen 先。According to today's meetings, we will be able to discuss a little bit more about what we do and what I am working on. And I currently mark my brand as Bruno AI Dream Chasers. To be honest, there are persons that were asking me that, what would you be defining yourself? And I would consider myself as an AI Dream Chasers, although I don't really want to be defined as no matter what kind of items or no matter what kind of words. Of course, I'm an entrepreneur. Of course, I'm a dream chaser, so I decided to be using AI Dream Chasers. And then you can see my numbers as well as the email is using DreaMot, which means that starting from today, okay, so it's starting from March, we will be changing the AI community to dedicate to helping you, especially for anyone who are having dreams, to trace your own dreams, as well as inspire your hero journey through AI. And what exactly is hero journeys? And then today we will talk about this one. And the second thing is you may also take a look for furthermore sessions including that you are going to view the surface. But before that, I would like to share with you about me. My name is Bruno Ron, and then my dream is being an entrepreneur that will help people to chase their own dream. Since I was secondary school, I built a community called Secret Empire, and then it's changed to DreaMot, and then somehow just stuck my own entrepreneur journey. And to being like a private community, actually they are using very good terms, I would say. And over 500 members, organize countless events. It's mainly offline events, so I seldom do online in this period of times and courses as well, workshop as well. To be honest, what I'm saying that today we cannot use the original way to do things. Like our original phase, we're talking about like goal setting, like SMART goal, specifics, measurable, or something like this. I believe everyone has been learned from it. Today's I will focus on the teaching AI technologies and entrepreneurship related courses and training that we are having in here. And that is the way that we dedicated to help more people to achieve their own dreams in Hong Kong. Back in the days in Hong Kong, but today I saw lots of people that they have their own dreams, like in the Indonesians, like in Taiwan, like in maybe somehow in Malaysia, in Singapore. I don't know much, but after I asked, lots of people have dreams, and that's also the belief of what I'm doing is what I'm doing in here is helping more people to be there to say, to be there to work on their own dreams. Okay, I won't show you the Notion. You can take a look for the website afterward. And yeah, this is mainly the inspiration journey that I have, like AI certification training. I will talk about this after these sections, and then come kind of creative role-playing marketing, AI self-goal community. That is the reason why I'm going to change most into AI self-goal or entrepreneurial community that we are working on AI. Yeah, we focus on AI, how AI to achieve your own dreams. That is what we are focusing on, and AI training for teens. This both stuff I would say is for adults and from teens, and because I value dreams at different ages. I'm not saying that people that like baby they can join us as a dream member, although I want it, and I'm meaning that maybe starting from 15 is the time that I chase my own dreams, 15 or 16. So that is the lower age. But if that is teens, like below 15 or below 18, slightly more than 6, like private students, they would go to the AI training with teens if they have dreams. Okay, so this is our team members, our crew for helping you to achieve your own dreams. Not to mention them yet, because today we are not talking about too deep. We're talking about hero journey. What exactly hero journey means is because of some achievement, some challenge, some adventures that you have, including the transformation to the futures. I transformed a Indonesian university into an AI and entrepreneurship from a very I cannot say it's very hardship. I would not say this, but I would say that Indonesian European University is a traditional university before we kick in. And when we kick in, they are focusing on more about entrepreneurship and AI. Why? How? It's because we have AI implements. Of course, I'm not saying that they are going to, okay, everyone gonna work on AI. If you don't got AI with your job, you will be failed or your test or something like this. No. We don't fail tests by building AI or doing AI. This is not what the education means. It means that you are going to learn some AI for your own tools. And I will also discuss one tool that I'm using it, and I think it's very fascinating while you are learning. And then I've been cycling distance youth community building communities. Actually, it's calling constructions, not building, but I would like to using a term not to make it so many C on the letters. And the second thing is after March, I will be end up my sessions, or I will end up my my committee's role. So you can see this one is me. So this one will be part of my journey, I would say. Collaborations with the Hong Kong Family Welfare Association, wanting some kind of games, and then they're actually having fun. And this is also a kick-in for NGO. This is I can say this is the first time I work with a formal NGO. When I say it's formal, it's a well-known or famous NGO, so that they are running under our games, our own creative, which means here creative role play for marketing. And then I also transform teaching AI knowledge to students. I have students in primary school, secondary school, something like this. As well as I also have a sharing sections to all those students alongside with Hong Kong Family Welfare Association or Society. I say, I don't remember the name. I remember it's Society. Okay. We met lots of people in Wutong Mountain. So that Wutong San, there's a lot of students or parents. They are talking about AI. So that's what we do during the time. And then I just got my second place for the speech competitions by using Hero Journey. That is why I'm going to talk about Hero Journey today. Yeah, there's a lot of programs that you can actually find on. 係啦，咁大家可以見到啦，咁我哋其實有好多唔同嘅課程嘅。喺呢度部分，我哋有 AI 嘅水筆機嘅課程啦，咁有我哋 DreaMot members，我哋會將3月嘅時候咧，我哋會專注咗慢慢去開呢個 DreaMot members 出嚟嘅。咁呢一個咧會變成一個叫做 AI 嘅 Dream Chaser。咁同時間呢一個嘅 webinar 活動咧，亦都會有少少唔同嘅。點解會唔同法咧？係因為我哋想做兩樣嘢，第一 e-learning，第二gathering 係啦，咁所以可能會有少少即係呢個 webinar 可能會暫時暫緩啦，即係喺3月嘅時候，咁但係我哋都會繼續做嘅，咁但係可能啲 topic 有啲嘢我哋都會變咗啦，咁我哋幫咗啲機構去做一啲 role playing 啦，咁亦都有我哋有啲一批係負責幫呢一啲 AI 啲小朋友幫你嘅成人去做 AI 嘅。咁我都之前都有好多經歷啦，例如幫一間印尼大學變成一間創業同埋 AI 相關嘅學校啦，係啦，咁加入咗呢個西貢區青年社區建設委員會嘅一份子啦。不過咧，應該4月我就應該完咗呢個任期㗎啦，咁冇問題啦。咁繼續落去啦，我哋繼續做人啦，係啦，咁繼續做事啊嘛，繼續人。咁喺香港家福會咧，咁我做咗一場嘅遊戲啦，咁用我哋嘅一個 creative role playing 嗰個形式咧，去幫呢班嘅家福會嘅朋友去搞一個活動，咁講關於網絡罪行嘅。咁又分享啲AI 嘅 session 俾啲小朋友啦，咁同時間我亦都會教小朋友關於啲 AI 知識嘅，好多樣嘅知識嘅。咁我哋亦都有一啲嘅內地嘅一啲嘅業務啦，咁我哋去到唔同山咧，去同啲家長去分享呢啲AI 嘅嘢。另外咧，我就用呢個英雄之旅咧去分享，去做呢個點講啦，我分享啦，咁攞咗亞軍翻嚟喎，係估唔到啊，係啦。咁就呢個大致上我經歷啦，咁我由中學開始追夢，咁一直都幫助大家去追求夢想。咁我亦都喺嗰陣時其實都搞咗好多嘅線下活動啦，同時間亦都500幾個會員嘅。不過而家已經冇晒㗎啦，點解咧？因為我都冇辦法聯絡咗佢哋。其實有辦法聯絡到，我有送佢有啲 contact，但我唔方便聯絡佢哋啦，因為我想搞線下。我喺搞數學讀嘅時候就冇聯絡佢哋㗎啦。咁我而家就專注咗喺 AI 嗰方面啦，同埋創業呢方面嘅。咁我都希望可以幫到佢更多人，唔淨止喺香港，可能係印尼馬來西亞台灣深圳whatever 咁樣咁去做啦。因為啲地方我去過啊嘛，咁你同我講其他地方我都未去過，我都唔肯定佢哋嗰個追夢環境係如何。咁但我相信就係當我真正去做呢件事嘅時候咧，越嚟越多人有夢想嘅人都會聚埋一齊，咁呢個我想希望達到嘅嘢，bring people together 就係呢個咧就係我嘅 Hero Journey 啦。咁到底 Hero Journey 係乜嘢咧？咁我哋今日我哋就會講啦。可能播啲片。
What do Harry Potter, Katniss Everdeen, and Frodo all have in common with the heroes of ancient myths? What if I told you they are all variants of the same hero? Do you believe that? Joseph Campbell did. He studied myths from all all over the world and published a book called The Hero with 1,000 Faces, retelling dozens of stories and explaining how each represents the monomyth or hero's journey. So, what is the hero's journey?
Okay, before we talk about what is hero journey, I would like to say that hero journey by basic, I would say, by White is about novels, it's about fiction, it's about stories that it's quite a lot of, you can say, it's quite a lot of people to talk about it, how to make the story to stand out and be famous. Except for the Harry Potter, except for the Hunger Game, you can like Percy Jackson, like Lord of the Ring, like Hobbits. The Hobbits like Frodo or Bilbo Baggins to be a heroes, to start their own journey, to their own adventures. Why everyone talking about Lord of the Ring? Why this kind of story can be movies? Should be a bunch of fans who are supporting it, and how come they will be attractive to all those fans? And this is the basics of the hero journey come from. Although it's a little bit different from what we have been spoken as an AI entrepreneur or a entrepreneurs side. However, it will be a lot of knowledge, a lot of point of view that you can see. 咁其實點解要講英雄之旅呢一樣嘢咧？英雄之旅咧呢個咧，其實除咗啱啱你所講嘅哈利波特game 係飢餓遊戲咁樣之外咧，其實仲有一啲嘅內容，例如可能係波西傑森啦，或者係哈比人啦、OK 魔戒啦咁樣。點解咁多人睇，咁多人睇嘅書，咁多人會睇拍電影咧？咁樣一定係有好大嘅粉絲喺呢一個嘅故事或者呢個 IP 入邊嘅。咁點解會咁咧？咁呢一個亦都係 Hero Journey 佢本身點解會發生嘅原因，係佢做呢個研究嘅原因。咁當然，如果你話可能係一個 AI 嘅，或者係一個 Dream Chaser 一個創業家，咁到底要點解要學英雄之旅咧？咁呢個我哋會講嘅，睇咩英雄之旅先。
Think of it as a cycle. The journey begins and ends in the hero's ordinary world, but the quest passes through an unfamiliar, special world. Along the way, there are some key events. Think about your favorite book or movie. Does it follow this pattern? Status quo, that's where we start. 1 o'clock, call to adventure. The hero receives a mysterious message, an invitation, a challenge. 2 o'clock, assistance. The hero needs some help, probably from someone older, wiser. 3 o'clock, departure. The hero crosses the threshold from his normal, safe home and enters the special world and adventure. We're not in Kansas anymore. 4 o'clock, trials. Being a hero is hard work. Our hero solves a riddle, slays a monster, escapes from a trap. 5 o'clock, approach. It's time to face the biggest ordeal, the hero's worst fear. 6 o'clock, crisis. This is the hero's darkest hour. He faces death and possibly even dies, only to be reborn. 7 o'clock, treasure. As a result, the hero claims some treasure, special recognition, or power. 8 o'clock, result. This can vary between stories. Do the monsters bow down before the hero, or do they chase him as he flees from the special world? 9 o'clock, return. After all that adventure, the hero returns to his ordinary world. 10 o'clock, new life. This quest has changed the hero. He has outgrown his old life. 11 o'clock, resolution. All the tangled plot lines get straightened out. 12 o'clock, status quo, but upgraded to a new level. Nothing is quite the same once you're a hero. Many popular books and movies follow this ancient formula pretty closely, but let's see how well The Hunger Games fits the hero's journey template.
Before we talk about Hunger Game, I think we should take a stop on that one. Basically, we can also consider that we have 12 models or 12 classes about the hero journey, and then it is also, you can consider that actually a lot of stories, a lot of models, but it's based on similarly of the same pattern. We can consider in the 3 parts. In the speech, I also make it as 3 parts. The first part is you starting on something. You are going to answer the call of adventures. from the ordinary world, and then you will face a lot of issues, a lot of things that will be happening, like your allies, like your enemies, like a monster that will be coming, and then after that you also get some treasure, and then you will return to your ordinary world. It's just like similar in Harry Potter, and then once they are facing like Voldemort or Death Eater, and somehow that in the end of the story, Harry Potter will be returning to Hogwarts or returning to his home to celebrate or do something then. And you can see that based on this three part, although we have 12 stages, but it's actually based on this three part. And the first part called for adventure actually is your visions, or your reason of your dream, your basics knowledge or basics inspirations according to the traces. For me, I am a businessman. I am going to be an entrepreneur. My dream is being a successful entrepreneur to help people to chase their dreams. But how? How exactly I'm going to get this dream? So actually, I'm going to consider in two parts. The first part is a mentor that pushed me out to touch the society, to touch the real world rather than just hiding in the school. So he pushed me, and then I start an event. I start a workshop, and then like 10 to 12 people somehow to join our sessions. And then the second part is you can believe there's some kind of trace because back in the day I will also have like reading some books about Bruno Enterprise or something like this. That is also you can consider a why or a big inspiration from your dream tracing. Lots of reasons, lots of various factors that could be affecting your own, and then you just find your own strongest reason. And I believe that you will find your reason of your journey or core of your adventures, and then you will face some like enlightenment or something changing during the special world, like what they said. Facing all those things together. Maybe you are listening to our sessions, listening to our YouTube videos, or even listening to our Zoom, and then you will see that, oh, I want to train my dreams. That can be done. That can be done as one of the assistants or even as a mentor. And you can also consider you will find some ally into the community. That's also what we have done is the enlightenment. And then you will return to your world, back in your own world after our sessions, after our work, after the tons of work that you are working on your dreams, you will feel differently. You will see things differently. And then the best part is you will share it to your friends, not only for your pal, but also your family, maybe, so that you will be a slightly different person, or a completely different person. That is what I believe in. 英雄之旅咧，好多時來翻係三個部分嘅。第一部分咧就係啟航或者啟程咁樣啦。咁其實呢一個可以叫為 call of action，call of adventure。咁本身你去追求夢想咧，你本身都一定有個動機喺背後嘅。呢個動機咧，可能就係你嘅一啲恩師啦，去鼓勵你去做呢件事啦。又或者可能見到啲乜嘢嘅環境，有咩嘅情況令到你好感觸。令到你好想做嗰樣嘢啦，都有可能嘅，咩都有可能嘅。咁我就係一部分係因為一個恩師推我落海啦，係啦。另一部分就係我自己其實都有呢個想創業、想做企業家嘅夢想嘅想法喺嗰個無數本筆記嗰度，係啦。好多時都攞啲筆記嚟喺度寫嘅，係啦，買翻嚟添啊啲筆記仲係啦。跟住第二即係可能啲啟蒙或者係一啲嘅情況發生咗啦。咁呢個通常性咧都係一啲嘅非常世界啦，呢度叫咁佢會叫佢做一個追夢時候所經歷嘅嘢啦，你可能會見到一啲朋友啦，可能有啲敵人，你可能會遇到一啲嘅挫折、挫敗，乜都有可能發生嘅。咁但係當你經歷咗呢啲嘢嘅時候，當你翻去你嘅平凡世界嘅時候咧，你覺得個人咗，你覺得個人好似諗嘅嘢多咗喎，思考嘅點都唔同咗喎，唔再好似以前咁樣咁狹窄喎，個想法啊之類咁樣，係啦。呢個就係英雄之旅最俾到大家嘅一個想法，而呢個英雄之旅點解對於追夢者、對於創業者咁重要咧？因為呢一個就係一個創業家，就係一個追夢者，真實喺現實生活上會面到嘅嘢，會見到嘅嘢，會做到嘅嘢。 你去追夢又好，你去創業又好，其實你係做緊一啲可能同80至90%嘅人完全唔同嘅嘢。當你決定咗你咁樣去做嘅時候咧，你會遇到好多個問題。然之後你翻去嘅時候，當你做咗一排嘅時候，做咗一兩年嘅時候，翻去同啲朋友去傾嘅時候，你會覺得你個腦完全已經係同社會係好唔同。唔可以話脫節嘅，但係你會見到你睇嘅嘢同你朋友睇嘅嘢，咁成屋企人睇嘅嘢咧，好唔同，全部係另一個 levels。咁係咪唔好咧？係咪好咧？呢個唔知嘅。嗱，呢個要你去判斷嘅，呢個我哋冇辦法去判斷到。但係事實上就係呢一種，我會叫佢做成長咯。係啦，一個人點解會話佢成長得好快啊，可以變得咁大咧？其實一定係有啲嘢經歷咗。而呢個經歷咗就係追夢，呢個經歷咗就係英雄之旅。咁暫時咧，我哋可以去看看呢一個嘅12階段啦。咁就啱啱其實都講咗啦，都係用英文嘅，我呢度用中文講翻啦。就用世界啦，起身啦，跟住就有 call of adventure 啦，然之後就有時候可能會拒絕嘅，係啦，你可以拒絕呢一個 call of adventure 嘅。咁但係你會遇到一啲嘅幫手啊，咁啲恩師啦，咁我哋都遇到嗰啲恩師啦，跟住跨嗰啲門檻啊，可能去揾地方啊、搞活動啊之類咁樣，跟住開始有啲嘅社群朋友一齊 join 我哋呢個嘅活動，join 我哋呢個 community 啦咁樣嘅。咁亦都有啲人，即係可能我啲同學啊，或者係咩咧，都會覺得哇，黐線嘅，追咩夢係傻仔嘅，老老實實打工嘅喎啦，咁好多嗰啲咁嘅聲音嘅，跟住就開始會質疑自己啦，亦都會受到一啲嘅挫敗啦。咁當你克服咗嗰個挫敗之後咧，reborn。要有個新嘅生命，你可以獲取呢一個嘅獎賞嘅獎勵，跟住咧就慢慢翻歸去睇翻呢個世界，原來係完全唔同晒嘅。咁我都係啊，咁嗰陣時喺中學追夢，咁而家翻去中學我都發現自己好似佢講嘅嘢、做嘅嘢都完全唔同晒。以前可能真係一夢想唔知衝唔衝過去，有咩諗法就講出嚟，有咩諗法就做出嚟。但係而家我唔會嘅，我而家諗一深層少少，同埋有冇咩辦法可以 AI 幫到我做到，有冇啲咩 system 可以應付到，咁呢啲都係我嘅改變咯。跟住就會復甦啦，然後就翻返去咯。咁呢個咧其實係好應用到喺唔同嘅故事啊、電影文學咁樣樣嘅。咁但係其實用喺 marketing 咧都係可以做到嘅。今日都有個朋友同我講話，你可唔可以用 marketing 啊？咁樣其實係可以嘅。其實 storytelling 咧，其實講緊係 story。story 係咩咧？story 就係一個令人哋可能吸引，就聽你講嘢，或者係令到人哋去 buy 一個嘅理念。呢一個亦都係點解我哋去做呢一個嘅creative opening for marketing，因為我想做嘅就係 storytelling，係啦，去做一個 story 出嚟。咁我當有一個 storytelling 嘅時候，我去做到呢個故事嘅時候，咁啲人咪容易 buy 咯。就好似我用一個嘅故事去講關於網絡罪行嘅時候，咁啲同學仔咪知道，哦，原來欺凌係咩一回事，要點樣樣先可以解決到呢個問題。當我真真正正遇到欺凌嘅時候，我又可以點樣做咧？係咪要以暴易暴咧？定係我同我個家長、同我嘅所以同我父母或者同我嘅老師、同我嘅社工講咧，點樣去處理呢啲嘅問題咧？如唔處理又會有啲咩事發生咧？呢啲其實都係喺個故事可以衍生出嚟嘅。但係你一有一個故事、一個背景嘅時候咧，啲人會入晒血咁樣嘅，好興奮嘅，好享受呢一個過程嘅。而呢個就正正係喺 marketing 嗰度咧，可以做到更多嘅原因。咁另一個我會覺得喺 marketing 入邊可以做到更正、更好嘅原因咧，呢啲嘢咧，其實就係另一個 topic。咁我呢度咧，我要轉一轉 live cam 啦，我要轉翻做英文啦。So today we will not only talk about hero journey, but hero journey you can consider that is also able to be a storytelling. Although it is part of the story writing, the movie, films, or whatever, but you believe that you need to believe that story marketing or storytelling is actually a business word as well. You can do that as your own presentations when you're doing public speaking, or you are doing like a journey of your own style or your own wording to do in here. I would, on my own style, I would do it for marketing. And in your style, it will be completely different ideas or like a branding or a PR or something like this. The best part that I would love to introduce storytelling to all of you is because stages is exactly or similarly the same for Jim Chase or entrepreneurship models. You start your own dreams from whatever reason that is, and then you face a lot of problems, and somehow you achieve, you got the treasure, you got the goal, and then you return, and then you see things completely differently before you start your own dream chasing, or before you start your own entrepreneurship. Okay. The part that we are working on, that is, I want to give everyone to see that hero journey is the models. It's the process that you are going to one during your training or dream. So I tell you, okay, this will happen, and then you will see that, oh, dream chasing is not that difficult. Dream chasing is not that bad idea. You will see what is going to face, and that is the reason why I will introduce hero journey to all the dream chasers, including for all the people that who starting their own business. And be honest, I would also have a own ideas that because I use hero journey to do public speaking, and then I got a first runner up. I also have another idea that you can consider that hero journey is using for your own public speaking, your presentation, your own pitching. If you have seen that, what exactly a dream chaser is, if you can see that what actually entrepreneurs is, and then you can consider that what exactly the customer is. Yes, you are correct. Actually, we are building not only you, all the customers, or all the people that will willing to chase their dream as the heroes. That's why I'm saying that in my own public speaking or own contents, I would say that you are a hero. I'm a hero. We are all heroes. Using heroes to demand as dream chasers. You can see that what's happening, and then you can use actually using this concept to your own business or to your own dreams, if that's possible for your models. So okay, I will do another sections, which means or another part is golden circle. Okay, before we talk about golden circle, I hope that you won't be mind that I use another video. Actually, it's nothing.
On how I thought the world worked, and it even profoundly changed the way in which I operate in it. As it turns out, there's a pattern. As it turns out, all the great and inspiring leaders and organizations in the world, whether it's Apple or Martin Luther King or the Wright brothers, they all think, act, and communicate the exact same way, and it's the complete opposite to everyone else. All I did was codify it. And it's probably the world's simplest idea. I call it the golden circle. Why, how, what? This little idea explains why some organizations and some leaders are able to inspire where others aren't. Let me define the terms really quickly. Every single person, every single organization on the planet knows what they do 100%. Some know how they do it, whether you call it your differentiating value proposition or your proprietary process or your USP. But very, very few people or organizations know why they do what they do. And by why, I don't mean to make a profit. That's a result. It's always a result. By why, I mean what's your purpose? What's your cause? What's your belief? Why does your organization exist? Why do you get out of bed in the morning? And why should anyone care? Well, as a result, the way we think, the way we act, the way we communicate is from the outside in. It's obvious. We go from the clearest thing to the fuzziest thing. But the inspired leaders and the inspired organizations, regardless of their size, regardless of their industry, all think, act, and communicate from the inside out. Let me give you an example. I use Apple because they're easy to understand and everybody gets it. If Apple were like everyone else, a marketing message from them might sound like this. We make great computers. They're beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. Want to buy one? Meh. And that's how most of us communicate. That's how most marketing is done, that's how most sales is done, and that's how most of us communicate interpersonally. We say what we do, we say how we're different or how we're better, and we expect some sort of behavior, a purchase, a vote, something like that. Here's our new law firm. We have the best lawyers with the biggest clients. We have, we always perform for our clients, do business with us. Here's our new car. It gets great gas mileage. It has, leather seats. Buy our car. But it's uninspiring. Here's how Apple actually communicates. Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Want to buy one? Totally different, right? You're ready to buy a computer from me. All I did was reverse the order of the information. What it proves to us is that people don't buy what you do, people buy why you do it. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. This explains why every single person in this room is perfectly comfortable buying a computer from Apple. But we're also perfectly comfortable buying an MP3 player from Apple, or a phone from Apple, or a DVR from Apple. But as I said before, Apple's just a computer company. There's nothing that distinguishes them structurally from any of their competitors. Their competitors are all equally qualified to make all of these products. In fact, they tried. A few years ago, Gateway came out with flat-screen TVs. They're eminently qualified to make flat-screen TVs. They've been making flat-screen monitors for years. Nobody bought one. And Dell came out with MP3 players and PDAs. And they make great quality products, and they can make perfectly well-designed products, and nobody bought one. In fact, talking about it now, we can't even imagine buying an MP3 player from Dell. Why would you buy an MP3 player from a computer company? But we do it every day. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. The goal is not to do business with everybody who needs what you have. The goal is to do business with people who believe what you believe. Here's the best part. None of what I'm telling you is my opinion. It's all grounded in the tenets of biology, not psychology, biology. If you look at a cross-section of the human brain looking from the top down, what you see is the human brain is actually broken into three major components that correlate perfectly with the golden circle. Our newest brain, our Homo sapien brain, our neocortex, corresponds with the what level. The neocortex is responsible for all of our rational and analytical thought and language. The middle two sections make up our limbic brains, and our limbic brains are responsible for all of our feelings, like trust and loyalty. It's also responsible for all human behavior, all decision-making, and it has no capacity for language. In other words, when we communicate from the outside in, yes, people can understand vast amounts of complicated information like features and benefits and facts and figures. It just doesn't drive behavior. When we communicate from the inside out, we're talking directly to the part of the brain that controls behavior, and then we allow people to rationalize it with the tangible things we say and do. This is where gut decisions come from. Sometimes you can give somebody all the facts and figures, and they say, I know what all the facts and details say, but it just doesn't feel right. Why would we use that verb? It doesn't feel right. Because the part of the brain that controls decision-making doesn't control language. And the best we can muster up is, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Or sometimes you say you're leading with your heart, or you're leading with your soul. Well, I hate to break it to you, those aren't other body parts controlling your behavior. It's all happening here in your limbic brain, the part of the brain that controls decision-making and not language. But if you don't know why you do what you do, and people respond to why you do what you do, then how will you ever get people to vote for you or buy something from you, or more importantly, be loyal and want to be a part of what it is that you do? Again, the goal is not just to sell people who need what you have. The goal is to sell to people who believe what you believe. The goal is not just to hire.
I think that's enough. That is what Golden Circle means. Actually, every time I watch it and every time I feel touched and I feel I was so focusing on what he said, and it's quite remarkable. And every time it's blowing my mind. Okay, so from the Golden Circle, we can use from Simon Sinek in 2009 that under the TED Talk, people that we talk, we usually use what and how and why. So normally as like this one, it's like just imagine that I'm talking about a gym tracers. I'm telling you that there's a community or running from AI certificate training. And then how exactly we do this? We are like doing it online. We're doing this for training and online and Zoom, and we also have YouTube channel. We also have e-learning sessions. None of them is the reason that you're going to buy. None of them is the reason that you are going to make the decisions to support our own ideas. No matter is it paying or not, just support. You might not like it. You might not saying that that is okay. Lots of AI network in the world. Even that we are also joined one of the new AI network called the United Nations. So there's a lot of AI network or AI community in the world. Why exactly I'm going to join yours? So this is the why. The why we take part in. The reasons that about your motive, the reason that about your motion is also the reason that is about the core of adventures. Tell people that why you're going to do this. For me, I see a lot of people with dreams, and then they don't have functions, they don't have any ideas to go on. They are feeling stretched, they are feeling painful, they are feeling lots of issues. And the issue is maybe from themselves, they don't believe that they want to achieve a dream or whatever. Their family members, their friends not supporting him, and then even they got some issue in finance. So how exactly we're going to do that? And we're going to help those people, help them to achieve their own dreams. And then people will keep on saying, ask, how are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? And then they will be step by step to follow but what we are going to promote to them. So in the recent way, I would say Golden Circle is not only about storytelling anymore. It's about how we arrange about the information and then to work for the marketing and sales. This is also the things that I need to learn it and remind it day by day because I do terribly in sales to be honest and back in the few years. Although I do sales, I do code some sales to lead me to find figures. But if I want to be a six-figure, I need to learn major thing about sales to really learn the part of the golden circle in order to make me to be a more sophisticated and then successful person. Of course, by doing like a six-figure, seven-figure is beyond sale. I would say beyond sale, beyond only for selling, but golden circle is quite much. And then how exactly we can use is the entrepreneurship and how actually we are going to motivate people. So before that, let's see how are you going to motivate people. We can use golden circle to inspire others, like they know what you're doing, the motive, and then they will share your motive. When you get some emotion connection with them, they see and feel your passion and your faith. That is also the question or answer the items that lots of people that will join my sessions or other people that will talk to me, they will feel my passion, they will feel my pursuit, and then once they talk to me, they will okay, I really want you to be successful. How I'm going for me to help you? What values that I can bring in? And then how exactly we're going to do this? Of course, we have a lot of things we're always going to talk to. If you are doing closing sales, you might take a step further for how. But for me, I will be allowing people to share, allowing people to see how I'm going to do things. So they will see how I do things. They will see my video, they will see my brochure, they will see my reactions, they will see the courses that I have every single week. How? And then what is the training? What is the program? What is the way that you can combine it together? And then to make a call of action. Okay, this is a community. You can make this service, and then this is the service, and then you may pay for this price. So that is how we do things. To build emotional, to believe that you are personate, feel your ideas, feel your concept, feel your enthusiasm, and then to go action, to take a support, to focus support. Actually, it's also okay. You can do for the entrepreneurship. Actually, in order to make a brand, in order to motivate your teammates, in order to absorb or attract for those people that like your partners or investors, something like this. This is what we are going to do in the in the golden circle. You can also using this as a reference. And then the last but not least, the last part that I use is about the AI. I use perplexity. Perplexity actually, according to some kind of books or some kind of history, that they are not really like OpenAI for how they work and how they move. Yeah, that's also the reason why golden circle is so important, because if they are not being motivated or they are not really interested in your own ideas or in your own dreams, they're not supportive in you, they will leave. Team members will leave without any reasons or without any decisions, without any notice, they will leave. And then they leave, and then they start a perplexity to converse to something that is different from OpenAI. And perplexity is, I would say, is better than GPT or better than any others, like POE especially. For those kind of things, is because they are like working on the internet, working on different platforms. This is what people know means. They are talking about the reference. You should see that. Once I type what is your journey, and it will also give us so many ideas, and we even have the photo. So I love the reason of the perplexity to using it as a research, and you can also use it for research for your own good, for your own learning as well. This is how we learn, how we do the things. 好啦，咁翻去中文咧，咁我哋其實啱啱就講咗黃金圈啦，一個 golden circle 啦。咁其實講緊 why how and what，其實我講咗好多次㗎呢一樣嘢，咁我亦都好需要讓呢一樣嘢融匯咗喺我自己度。點解咧？因為我都要做 sales 係啦。我哋要做 sales 咧，其實都真係冇辦法做 sales marketing 咧，你一定係賣點解？一定係賣你個人，唔係賣你咩 product。咩 product 真係好多人都有。例如 AI training 又好，我哋嘅 AI community 又好，其實我相信呢個世界有好多嘅 AI community 可以玩，但係點解要裝你咧？其實係賣緊呢個人，賣緊呢個動機。當啲人知道你個原因嘅時候，慢慢感受到你嘅熱情，感受到你所做嘅嘢，咦，發現係一致嘅，即係當佢問你 how 嗰陣時候，發現係一致嘅，咁佢就會支持你咯。咁所以呢一個亦都係喺我哋去做 sales 嘅時候，一定要去做嘅一樣嘢，就係我哋要將 why how what 用另一種方法嚟睇，由 why 開始睇先，跟住到 how，然之後 what。呢一個係 same alignment，係一條大直線咁樣去睇嘅，唔係三個獨立去睇嘅。咁所以因此咧，你要去建立咗呢一個嘅情感啦，咁即係分享你呢一個嘅動機啊咁樣，我俾人知點解你要做呢件事啦。咁我啱啱都講咗啦，我係想幫人追夢，就係因為我見到好多人都唔想，但係因為遇到好多嘅問題，例如係身邊人支持啦、錢啦、資源唔夠啦，自己都開始質疑自己啦，嗱咁嘅嘢令到佢好想放棄。而當佢一踏一步追夢嘅時候咧，全世界都算鬧我啱啱溝錯點，佢就唞下口，就這樣不了了之啦。但係其實唔係㗎，好多嘢可以做到㗎。而家有咗 AI，而家有咗咁好嘅工具嘅時候，你係可以好輕鬆、好開心咁去做夢想。仲有叫咩？我哋應該社群呢班人唔再係好似你以前識嗰啲咁樣樣，一喺度叫你唔好追夢，叫你唔好命，唔好呢樣嗰嘢，係支持你去追夢喎，支持你去做。所以我相信我哋而家做緊呢一樣嘢咧，係會令到世界有更多追夢者出現。我哋會成為一個 beacon， 係啦，然後有更多 hero 走出嚟。呢個係我相信嘅嘢。現在點樣去做咧？咁我哋會講一間，然後點樣做？我哋最後想達到啲咩啊？咁樣我哋當然呢個咧，你就可以 join 我哋嘅 session 啦，或者係再問深入啲咧，我哋都會見到嘅，你都見到我哋究竟想做啲咩嘅。咁我哋慢慢去做啦，好多其實咁其實黃金圈亦都可以應用喺創業嘅部分。咁大家可以見到好多有趣嘅 icon，我哋都可以見到嘅。例如係點樣去建立你個 vision 咧，建立你個品牌，你個 branding 啦 ，why 就係你個 branding 啦 ，how 就係你嗰啲嘅嚴格嚟講 ，how 係 mission statement 嚟嘅。咁你嘅 USP 係咩啦？咁呢度係開始會講啦。然後咧，你 combine how and what into a call to action。咁喺呢個部分你去做啲咩咧？就以後可以做到一啲品牌啦、團隊啦，同埋吸引一啲合作夥伴同埋投資者嘅。而最有趣係咩咧？最有趣係呢個 capacity 咧，亦都係正係 golden circle 可以見到一樣嘢。咁其實 golden circle 我印象中係 OpenAI 走出嚟嘅，即係 OpenAI 嗰啲嘅團隊成員可能就咁樣唔係好 buy OpenAI 嘅理念，唔好 buy OpenAI 所做嘅嘢，即係唔係好 buy 個 why and how and then 走出嚟。 咁就去開發咗呢個 business。最好笑咧，嗰個香港真係嘅我已經叫佢做華裔美國人嚟嘅，因為應該轉咗過去外國美國生活咗好耐，咁但係佢都識講廣東話啦，咁就係一個叫歐陽南城嘅，佢都 join 咗呢個 business 嘅團隊，咁所以我覺得成件事好有趣，即係揾咗一個，即係冇話揾咗一個香港人或者華人啦，即係唔用呢一個諗法嘅話，揾咗一個係咯脫口秀嗰啲搞笑嘅棟篤笑嘅人走一個去再去呢個團隊，都幾得意嘅呢個嘢。二嚟就係佢可以做到就係、我哋去揾資料，我哋學習嘅時候，佢已經幫我哋寫晒所有嘢，然後就有啲 reference 都就唔出嚟。呢一樣嘢咧，你去學習啊，你去做 research 咧，相當重要，圖都俾埋你添啊！你係完完全全係可以逐仲可以逐咁樣問得仔細啲添啊！所以呢一樣嘢，我覺得係喺 publicity 係咁多 AI 嚟講咧，都算係比較出色嘅，喺做 research 同埋做呢一個嘅學習嚟講咁啊。建議大家去試下咯，呢個係我最後一個 AI 工具想分享俾大家。跟住咧，我就要做一啲好複雜嘅嘢啦，就係講緊我哋個 How and What 啦。啱啱我哋成個課程就係講緊我哋點樣樣幫大家成為追夢者，點樣樣幫大家追夢，點樣樣俾大家成為一啲英雄。而家就係你哋選擇嘅時間啦。嗱，咁我哋有兩個嘅 program，第一個 program 咧叫 AI Dream Chaser，因為而家暫時我哋都係廣東話為主啦，咁其實外國人都係在嘅，即係英文嗰啲都在個。睇下點先啦呢個，咁我哋就幫大家去成立一個 AI 嘅社群啦咁樣。咁而家咧呢個就啦，中途時候啦，咁呢個就係我之前幫 AI 幫家福會去分享嘅一個活動啦。香港家福係 S 嘅，即係 Society 係咪？咁就會有呢幾個嘅 items 啦，咁我哋都會慢慢做嘅，係啦。咁今個月就講緊呢一個啦，咁我哋都會應該會再之後會再慢慢去再執一執嘅。咁但係其實大致上個朗應該一樣。跟住如果除咗你係再揸 Premium 嘅話咧，你係有36個課程。呢36個課程咧，其實 according to World Economy Forum 同埋呢個800 hours 嘅social media NGO。嘅內容嘅技能去砌入去嘅，咁我哋會幫助大家去推呢件事。咁 Premium 嘅費用咧就係6000蚊，而家原價係6萬蚊嘅，但係而家就一折6000蚊一年，咁啊36個課程，係啦，36個12個課程啦，咪36個 learning materials 啊，呢 learning materials 咁會逐個俾嘅，咁我一定會俾晒大家之後先至 cut 嗰個年費㗎啦，唔會話啲咩嘅，咁我要慢慢做啦，我哋呢樣嘢。咁第二樣嘢就係呢啲 frequency 唔講啦，咁。如果你 join 咗呢個 association 咧，有好多嘅 item 可以俾咗你哋啦，例如 weekly 嘅 AI entrepreneurship 啦，Start from Zero 咁樣先啦，咁我哋亦都有啲嘅媒體合作啊咁樣幫助嘅。咁但係如果你話我唔想咁快 join premium，可唔可以 join basic 咧？join basic 都得嘅。咁就而家一個 basic 咧就係600蚊一年，係咁啊，再平多一折600蚊，咁就係淨係得呢12個課程啫。係啦，咁我亦都會有線上嘅活動啦，咁樣嘅。呢度啲嘢其實係共 share 嘅，即係你哋個即係曾定係 Premium，佢哋都係共 share 呢一個嘅會員福利嘅。呢個就係 AI Dream Chasers。而另一個課程咧就係 BAIS 啦，BAIS 係國際人才嘅認證課程啦。咁我哋係希望幫更多朋友去喺 AI 呢方面可以應用到啦。哪怕佢係去揾工啦，哪怕佢去升職啦，都可以應用到呢樣嘢。因為我哋相信透過我哋program 每個人有咗 AI 都可以有工作，人人有工作，唔會俾人淘汰。咁點解要揀我哋啦？咁我哋其實都加入咗 United Station 嘅 network 㗎啦。呢個都好似成日有個 brochure 嚟，如果大家有時間嚟都可以睇下啦。咁呢個亦都係 brochure，我都唔數太多俾時間睇啦。咁我哋就分開咗兩個部分嘅，第一個就係 IT 部分，係包埋一齊㗎。呢部分咧就主力係喺 programming 啦，同埋 Azure AI 嘅部分嘅。咁啊，你可以去考牌嘅，呢啲係可以去考牌嘅。跟住 business development 咧，就係點樣用 AI 去應用喺自己一個商業嗰度。咁我哋而家就教緊呢個 management 㗎啦。咁之後就會講緊 operation 啊，慢慢走落去到 marketing and sales 㗎啦。呢個係我哋嘅團隊啦，呢個我啦，係咯。我承認係肥咗嘅，係啊，我哋係肥咗嘅，咁啊努力啦，咁就我哋呢個就我哋嘅團隊啦。咁有啲嘅學員 join 咗我哋個活動，係覺得幾唔錯，咁就幫我哋做 sharing 啦，係啦。然之後就亦都有啲 FAQ 大家可以睇翻嘅。咁而家呢個課程咧，原價係28萬蚊港元，係啦。咁啊有包呢個 online session 啦，咁佢呢度寫 weekly 啦，其實係包咗2個禮拜，因為呢度。sorry，包咗 一個禮拜2堂，因為呢個 IT 同埋 business 會同一個禮拜上嘅，係啦。咁就但係如果你話唔得閒上點算咧？咁啊去我哋嘅 e-learning 啦，e-learning 都會有呢2個部分講埋俾大家啦。咁啊 joining AI 嘅 community 啦，最後就係呢個 masterclass， 我哋都會提供埋嘅，係咁啊2日嘅。咁啊，如果你有興趣咧，亦都可以攞埋呢個 master degree。咁因為有一間印尼嘅大學咧，都願意去俾我哋呢一個嘅 master degree 啊，俾我哋呢個學生咁啊，免學費嘅，唔需要俾任何學費，咁就可以報到啦。就大家有興趣咧，都可以 join 我哋呢一個嘅 BAIS 課程啦，同埋我哋呢個 AI Dream Chasers 嘅。AI Dream Chasers 咧係一個 community，BAIS 咧係一個 training。呢個都要同大家講翻清楚先啦。AI Certificate Training 作為 AIS 一個 community。咁啊，今日去到呢度，多謝咁多位。